do you stay consistent with the gym? Number one, motivation is dead. Okay, motivation. If you're gonna rely on motivation to get your butt to the gym, you're never gonna go. Maybe you're gonna go once a month, right?
Yeah, you're gonna watch those TikToks. You're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, that workout looks so good. She looks so good. I'm gonna follow this. That meal looks
Right.
good." Write it out. You love writing it out. You love planning. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're feeling fired up. You feel like you already did the week. And then guess what? Monday morning rolls around. Alarm goes off at 6 a.m. I don't want to get up.
Right. Right.
But then later in the day, you look in the mirror and you feel like crap.
It's a cycle. It's a toxic cycle. You know what? Especially with her job, she's a flight attendant. She tells me, and she could say this, so many people make excuses, right?
Yeah, it's
But that's every occupation, okay? Nurses, I don't have enough time. Teachers, I can't do this after school before. There's
mothers. Oh, I just can't too much
guys,
on the kids.
I get it. We're not mothers, but we see mothers doing it, and we don't want to get into that. We're not mothers. I don't want to speak on things that are not. Excuses are gonna keep you out of the gym.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, you have to make time for it.
Yeah.
Okay? How bad do you want it?
Yeah, and I say this all the time, but time is going to pass anyways. So why would you not just lock in for maybe a year or two, completely transform your body, and live the rest of your life feeling?
Well, you've got to keep going. Though.
Yes, but like, that's the thing. Is like it's like a bowling ball. When you roll it, it's just gonna keep rolling. When I first started going to the gym, I didn't really have a problem being consistent. So this is kind of hard for me to touch on, but I will say when I started seeing progress, it got very addicting. So the hardest part is starting, you guys. And whether you need to, my friend made a sticker wall. She made a whole month, and every single day she would do it. She would go and put the sticker because it was a satisfaction. And you can look up habit loops. There are science behind the fact that if it is really hard for you to stay consistent going to the gym, you need to reward yourself with gratification after.
Yeah.
Whether that's, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's sweet treat because that's canceling out, but you need to want it.
Yeah.
You need to love yourself enough to be like, I am going to do this for 2 months straight, and you're going to feel amazing. It's going to feel addicting. It literally produces endorphins,
Right.
dopamine, that your brain is going to become addicted. Exercise produces chemicals just like chocolate and sex do. It's the same feelings.
And do you guys realize too, doing the hard things produces so much great outcome, right? Like going to the gym, eating healthy, yeah, it might not taste the best, you'll feel good later. Even something like doing your taxes, something that you don't want to do. Once they are done, you feel so good, right? Once you're done working, once you're done, it's the same thing with the gym. You're not gonna always want to go, okay? So don't let people fool you when they're constantly posting these great workout routines and these cute sets. Look, they didn't always want to go to the gym, okay? It's very glamorized. I feel like the gym industry nowadays is very romanticized. People don't want to go to the gym every single day. I don't care how much you love the gym. There's gonna be days where you don't want to do it. But
That's
you
a word.
You have to do it, like, for your body. Think about it like this. Like, there's this who you think you are, and then there's your body. Although yes, we are our body, we're also not our body, okay? Right? We're a soul. So remember that if you're doing it for anybody, you're doing it for your body. Sometimes I have to look at it like this, like, oh, I don't want to do yoga or stretch day. No, my body needs it. Like, I want to age gracefully. I want to be flexible. I need to do this for my body. So it's a form of self-love. If you don't feel confident with yourself, if you don't love yourself, try working out. Try moving your body. You will actually start to love yourself more because you're taking care of yourself. So, yeah.
Yeah, and 2 things I just thought of. One, a lot of people say, but healthy food just tastes bad. I will say, if you are used to eating junk and fast food, yes, your palate is not going to crave healthy foods. But the second you switch, it does not take long to get back into it. And also, the rumor of healthy food tastes bad is a lie, because there are so many ways to mix whole foods together to make them delicious. God literally created sweet potatoes, butter, like not butter, but like, you know what I mean, like cow milk, like things to put together, seasonings. You can be creative, and what you think is good is just chemicals to get you addicted. So it's actually not even real food.
Yeah.
The second thing I wanted to touch on.
Well, I'll say it. The same thing with working out too. Like, once you start working out and you stop, there's gonna be like an alarm going off, like you need to work out, but you need to build the habit first. That's what she was saying too with this sticker chart, or starting for 2 months, getting in the swing of things. The hardest part is gonna be starting. Once you get over this loop and you see progress, especially, but also when you see how good you feel. I'm at this point now where if I don't work out, my mental health, I don't know how people don't work out. Like, no wonder the mental health rates are so low, and and working out levels are so low because the two are correlated and there's
Yes.
science behind that. So I'm not a scientist, but go look into it because they are.
Yes, and like you said with the body, you guys, we need to think long term instead of
Mhm.
just thinking, well, I'm fine, I look fine now. Like, but what about in 20, 30 years when you are falling and you can't move?
Yeah.
There's so many studies about older people that fall and hurt themselves because their muscle fibers aren't built. So weightlifting is actually probably one of the best. But if you want to just take care of your heart, just walk.
Walk.
Start small. And that's the other thing I want to touch on. If you have never gone to the gym before, you're intimidated, you just don't know where to start by going for a walk around the block. And if you want to progress it, I do highly recommend investing in a coach or class pass, something where you go to a class and they're forcing you, telling you what to do. And for me, I started my whole journey with watching YouTube videos. Like, I was constantly watching how to do workouts because it is intimidating when you've never been. You look and these guys are like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, what are you even doing? What muscles are that? I will tell you, it's like anything. Learning Spanish, you need to start from the beginning. You need to be kind to yourself during the process and realize that you're not going to look like a supermodel in 2 months. It takes a lot of time, but who cares, you guys? Like, I can tell you, as someone who was very insecure in the past, when I started working out, my confidence levels escalated through the roof. That is your body, that's your shell. People see that, not only that you're doing it for other people, but like, it's true. If you look at someone who takes care of themselves, you respect them more because they respect themselves.
Yeah, and on the other hand, too, it isn't all about looks. Although we love that, we love aesthetics, let's just remember that our bodies, like, yes, they're resilient, but we need to be taking care of them. And especially nowadays with office jobs and stagnant jobs, I mean, that's not how we were built to be made. Like, that's not how we were supposed to live life. So the least you should be doing is moving, is walking, is doing something, especially if your job is sitting. That is not good for you. If you are curious, go look up YouTube videos of like effects of like sitting down all day. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. So you can be such a healthy person and not like even look like a supermodel. Like, the two don't correlate. You can still be so healthy. So remember, it's more about the outside. It's your heart, it's your muscles, it's your blood flow, oxygen, stretching, longevity. Like, there's so much into it, and we just need to remind you guys, it's not up to motivation. So staying consistent with the gym, think about the benefits long term. Think about just serving your body, and don't like, the number one thing I can ever give advice on is you can't rely on motivation, and that takes the pressure off because so many people think they need to be motivated and, oh, I just haven't felt like or time, excuses. But then again, that's the same thing. Do you have time to scroll on social media? But do you have time to go hang out with your friends and do this and that? Okay, then you have time. Your priorities aren't aligned, right? So you need to align your priorities, and you need to be your top priority, or God, and then your body, so.
And again, do it for your future self, because if you love traveling now and that's all you want to do, you're still going to love traveling in 30 years, but what if you can't do it? And you know what the worst thing in the world would be? To be older and be like, I just wish I took care of my body when I was younger. Like, you're trapped, you guys. I've seen it in our grandparents. Their soul and their mind is still there, but their body doesn't allow them to move as much because they got sedentary, the right word? And that is just a debilitating, oh my gosh, you're literally trapped in a shell.
Yeah.
Do not do that, you guys. Wake up and think about your future self, if anything. Like, I don't care what you feel in the moment. Yourself, when you grow in the next 40 years, your 40 years from now self is going to be really mad at you if you don't get up out of your butt, get out of that bed, put your phone down, and go freaking work out. Like I said, even if it's going on the treadmill for 20 minutes, you can't tell me you're going to leave that gym being like, I'm so pissed that I worked out. No, you're going to be like, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah. That mic drop.
I just got like fired. And also, if you are doing it for aesthetics like I was, food is way more important than you know. But like you said, it's consistency. Go for a walk every single day for 10 minutes. Next week,
Yeah, wait,
30 minutes.
That's it. How to stay consistent with the gym? Just be consistent with the gym. I know it's easier said than done, but you just have to be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to go.
Yeah, you just have to get up. You guys stop thinking about it. Like,
Yeah.
And again, we say this all the time. How bad do you want it? We can't make you.
Yeah.
We are saying it has completely changed our lives, and we know it can change yours too.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Bye.